Okay, thank you for that. Hey everyone, here I am, Triple Diamond Leader Taylor with our Double Diamond Leader, Michaela. And we just wanted to go over talking to loyal customers and how to seal the deal. So right now we're just going to have a live demonstration. Michaela's going to be the potential and I'm going to be the distributor answering questions. So if you want to start, we'll go right into it.
Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm going to pretend like I am messaging Taylor through text message. So I guess I would just say something like, hey, I'm interested in hair, skin, and nails.
So I'm going to be on the other line and I'm going to get out my phone and I'm going to get really, really excited because all of a sudden I've got another potential. But I want to make sure that I don't get overly excited. I don't say too much. I don't go into full detail about the 90-day program. All I want to do is reply with is what I'm going to say. Hey, my name's Taylor. What's yours?
Hey, my name is Michaela. I'm interested in learning more about your hair, skin, and nails.
And then I'm going to, I have a copy and paste in my phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that I'm so excited, to teach you more about it. And then I go to my copy and paste. This is also in the files in Dream Achievers of what I use. So I'm going to go in and copy and paste a little information that I have, and then I'm going to attach it to, I'm going to paste it into the messages. And then I also might add something like, is this a product that sounds interesting to you?
Yeah, I really want to grow my hair. Ever since I've had my baby, it's really like fitting and breaking. Is it going to help with that?
So as a mom, I'm going to reply with, I know exactly what you mean. My hair did the exact same thing, and it's definitely going to help. And then I might also add in, sometimes I'll say, what's your Instagram name? Because I like to know who I'm talking to. I find that sometimes helps build that relationship there. Or sometimes I just kind of go right into it and I'll just sort of say, I'm placing orders right now. Do you want to get your order in as well?
How much is it? That's usually.
So then this also is an exciting point because now I'm thinking, I'm sealing the deal. Like this is happening. She wants to know the price, but you want to remember to take a deep breath, take a little step back, and remember not to word vomit. It's so important to not word vomit because the second you word vomit, you're probably gonna, you probably scared them off a lot. So keeping it simple. And what I'm going to reply with, and I do a lot of looking at the message and asking myself, am I answering the question or am I saying too much? I go a lot of back and forth. I read my answer. I might delete some. I might say a little bit more, and then I might read the question again, read my answer, and making sure that I'm answering only the question. So a good one that we heard at conference from Kara, which I've been using lately, is my retail pricing is $55, or would you like to get my discount price?
I would love to get your discount price. What is it?
Then I'm going to go into my discount price is only $33 for a month's supply of hair, skin, nails. Does this interest you?
Sign me up. I'm ready to go. That happens.
So sometimes that obviously does happen. People are just excited to go. So again, I'm not going to get too excited. I'm not going to freak out and think that I've signed a little customer. I'm going to take that deep breath and I'm going to figure out how to answer her in correct terms to not scare her off. So it's going to be as simple as you're going to order through my website. You can place the order, or is it easier for you if I place the order?
I'm not really comfortable with sharing my credit card information.
Then I'm going to reply with I can totally understand that. And then what I have done is in my phone, I also have saved under my notes. I go to the website and I just have it automatically saved. So I've gone to my website. I'm going to look up hair, skin, and nails, and I'm going to copy that direct link from the hair, skin, and nails. So then when I go into my notes, I'm going to go into my notes, and then let me see if I can find exactly what I have written up. So I just have it saved under ordering hair, skin, and nails. I have so many notes. I don't know where it is. There's so many notes here. But mostly it's just going to say, here's the direct link. And then I'm going to tell her and then it says what to do. So you're going to go into, you're going to go to this page. You're going to click add to cart, click checkout, and then you're going to follow the steps. After 2 to 3 minutes, no longer than 3 minutes of you giving that website, I'm going to follow up. So I'm going to message you, hey girl, how are things going?
Hey, I'm so sorry. My daughter just threw up all over me. Can you give me the website one more time? Or can we try again in half an hour? I get that a lot.
So if she says that, then I'm going to say, yes, totally understand. I live that mom life. No worries at all. And in 30 minutes, I'm going to go to my phone. I'm going to set an alarm for 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, as soon as that 30 minutes is up, the alarm's going to go off and I'm going to follow up. And just like a quick message of, hey girl, how are things going? Are you ready to get that order in?
I'm ready.
So then I'm going to send her the link directly again with the instructions, so it's easy for her. She doesn't have to scroll through her phone. 2 to 3 minutes go by, and I'm going to follow up with, hey, how are things going? Are you on the website okay?
Yeah, I'm just a little confused with the green button. But
that's a good one. So usually a lot of people are going to be like, what's this auto shipment? What's this green button? What does this mean? And again, I have a sort of keeping it simple, and you're just going to say, this is with my 90-day program, and with that you're going to get a shipment this month. You're going to get 1 shipment next month, so usually I'll say, in March, and then 1 in April. This is great because it's going to give you the best results using our products for 90 days opposed to 30. How does it sound?
Do I have
I might think, does this make sense?
That makes sense. Do I have to order the same thing every month if I don't want to?
Absolutely not. The choice is completely yours to make. And at any time you want to switch your product out, we can do that.
Sounds good. Okay. Usually they sign up and ask questions.
So she's going to say, that sounds great. And I'm going to wait a little minute. And then probably in 30 seconds to another minute, I might be like, hey, did you get to the checkout? Just making sure everything's okay.
Then what would you do then if you didn't hear after like 30 seconds to a minute?
So that happens, of course, as well. So if they're not going to say anything, I might say, I might wait another 2 minutes or so to give them some time. And then I might just say, hey, like, how are things going? Just making sure you got your order in. I've still got those 2 spots, and I wanted to make sure that you grabbed a spot before the other ones are gone. Does she reply to that or no?
Or do you ever bring up something to like wheel them in, like the $10 credit or anything like that?
So another reply could also be, I'm hoping you get your order in. I just wanted to make sure that at the end of the order, you get that free $10 because signing up with me today, you're going to get a free $10 added to your cart. So note that free $10 is to share their link on Pinterest or Twitter. But when I'm following up with them, I just make it quick and simple, and I say you're going to receive that free $10 for signing up with me today. So I wanted to make sure you get that.
That's perfect. Yeah, I'm all signed up and ready to go.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my notes. I'm going to thank this person for ordering. I'm going to tell them that I'm so excited for them to receive their products. And then I'm going to go to my phone, because I find my phone works the best. And I'm going to write their name in. I'm going to write the product that they ordered, when they ordered. And then in 2 days, I'm going to send out a thank you card to this person. So just a quick thank you. I'm going to include their ID number in this thank you card because I'm just letting them know this is your ID number. If you ever need to log in, change your product, anything, then you're going to log in with that ID number and the password you created. And just a quick thank you and that you're excited for them to receive their product. And then I find in 2 weeks, I'm going to follow up and make sure that they've received their product. I'm going to ask them if they're enjoying it. And remind them that if they haven't got their product, that they want to make sure that they're taking before and after photos and stuff like that. And then 2 months after they've tried the product, I'm going to start talking about the business. I think the biggest thing in there is also, when you're following up with them to get to the process of signing up, or they've messaged you and you don't really know how to save stuff, or I hear people say like, oh yeah, I gave the website, and then I'm like, oh, well, have you followed up with them? And then people were like, no, it's been an hour. Like, I thought I'd wait another hour. And that is a big no-no. Don't wait an hour. Don't wait 10 minutes. Do not wait 5 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes after you give that website and you're following up with them. Another one point is I'll say, do you want to get your order in right now? So I say right now. I think it's important to say right now, because then they're going to say, no, you know, my daughter's not feeling well, or no, I've got to take the dog out. No, I've got to go get groceries. No, I got to wait till my husband gets home. But if you don't say that right now, sometimes they're like, yep, I'll get my order in. You check into the website and then they come back with the excuse of, I got to wait for my husband to get home. My daughter is not feeling well. All of that kind of stuff. So if you figure out when exactly they want to get their order in, I think it's really important. If they say not right now, I got to wait till my husband gets home. My dad, whatever their excuse is, say, okay, perfect. What day is that, or what time works best for you? Because I want to make sure that I set that small bit of time aside just to help you get your order in. So don't fear to ask for specific times on the days. I think it's important, and it shows that you're being thoughtful and you're kind and you're putting that time aside for them. And you're going to make sure that you're not busy to help them. Were there any other questions that we would?
If they decide that they don't want to order that day, what about following up with them the following Friday? Or what are some of the questions you'll ask them if they're not ready to order right then?
Okay, so I think the follow-up is also obviously one that we fear as well. How do I follow up? What do I say? What should I say? And it's keeping it simple as well. So just like, hey, how are you? If it's close to the weekend, are you excited about this weekend? Do you have any plans this weekend? Hey, I've been thinking about you. I know you wanted to get your order in. What day works best for you? Or I'm ready to set some time aside for you to help you get your order in. What works best? Making sure that it's thoughtful, it's kind, it's simple, not too much information. I find that quick, I'm thinking about you, I've been thinking about you, really goes a long way.
What about, do you ever have people asking questions about like the skinny wraps helping them lose weight? Do you have questions like that? Because I find a lot of people think that they're going to lose weight with the wraps.
Right. Yeah. I find that comes a lot across too. So I think the important thing is that we're also educating our loyal customers or potential loyal customers about the products. So making sure that if we're looking to lose weight, I would probably suggest the system. And then going to the wraps, and it's perfect now because we do have the system. So it's a great combination to help them get to that goal. So making sure that, you're not so focused on just having that sale right then, but you're educating your customers on our products so that they do not come back to you and say, oh, your products aren't working, because, the wraps aren't focused to lose the weight. They're focused to tighten, tone, and firm. So making sure that they know this information is going to help them moving forward and start to believe in the products more. Another one is, if you're starting out with, sorry, yeah, that's it. Go on. Was there anything else?
I can't really think of anything because I can't stop coughing.
Okay. Well, I was going to share something anyways. It just was kind of off of the topic of that. But another good tip is if you do start with the system, so it's $147 as a retail, $147 as a loyal customer in the US. So it's great to sort of start with this pricing and starting with maybe a higher end something product. So then when they're like, they might say, oh no, I'm looking for a lower budget. Then when you break it down to maybe Fat Fighters and Greens, that comes to $55. And then they're really starting to see the difference in the pricing and how the products are going to work for them. And then maybe, after they try the Greens and the Fat Fighters, they see the products are working, then they're more comfortable to go up to the system because they're going to get more and they're going to help to see better results. And I think we've lost Michaela. But that's okay. No, it's okay. So another thing I wanted to talk about was I find a lot of the times, we get these silly questions, and a lot of the times people ask, what's auto ship, or just, I don't even know. I can't think of any questions right now. But I found I got a lot of funny questions when I first started out. And over the course of time, I really come to realize that these kind of funny questions usually come on how I was posting and what my thoughts were in my head. So when I became more educated in the products, and I found that my thoughts became different, that I became more confident and I knew more about the products. So sharing about the products felt just easy to do. And in my posting, I became more consistent. I felt more confident, and it really changed the questions that were coming to me. So if you find you're getting these like weird questions, I mean, I still might get them every now and then, but for the most part, it's simple. What's the 90-day challenge? What are the pricing? What do the products do? When can I order? How do I order? And then just the follow up, and remembering that the fortune is in the follow up. So it's so important to also ask, to keep them in your book or in your phone, that you're following up with them on the basis that needs to be done. Another good tip I liked, they said at Green Carpet, was having a questionnaire. So when you have someone that's going to message you and be like, hey, I'm interested in your product, they kind of just go off this questionnaire and just, I got a questionnaire. I want you to just fill it out. You're going to just quickly fill it out with whatever comes to mind first, and you'll send it back, and then I'll be able to help get the products that work best, that are going to work best for you. So I really like that tip. And another one is also, when someone does message you, sometimes their messages can be really, 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 really long, and I wouldn't reply with a really, really long message. If they don't say their name, I'm going to say, hey, I'm Taylor. What's your name? I'm going to start it off simple. How are you? I'm so excited to educate you on this product. Have you ever heard of it before? But if they're going to send a long message, I usually don't send that long message back with every single information, because some people are like, hey, my name's Alyssa, and I have heard about your hair, skin, and nails. I know about the loyalty program. I want to know more about it. I want to know the pricing, and how do I order? When can I order? Do I have to do the auto shipment? Like, they just say so much, and you're like, you don't need to answer everything right away. You can keep it simple. And hey, I'm Taylor. How are you? I'm so excited to teach you more about our products, and then let them re-ask you the questions so you can really break it down and answer the questions. And then another one, like I kind of said before, after they've got the information, they've got the website, do not fear to follow up with them within 2 to 3 minutes. They need that. You need that. And the more that you care about them and show them that you're making sure they got their order okay, you're asking if they got to the website okay, if they have any questions, if they have any troubles, people will honestly just like not ask questions. And then when they get to the website and I message them like, hey, is everything going okay? Then all of a sudden they have all these questions, or, they're stuck, or they can't get to the next section, or they're already near the checkout, but they can't figure out why it's not working. And then it comes down to the billing, or just, they just are trying and they're not, I find some people just go ahead without even asking for the help. So the more you ask them, is everything okay? Can I help you with anything? It's going to make you seem a lot better, and that you actually care about them. And I think that was pretty much it. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, Michaela? Or any other questions? Are you okay there?
Everything. That was I'm so sorry. I had like a coughing fit. I had to leave.
That's fine.
I was listening. You covered pretty much everything.
Okay. So yeah, I think like we both said, that's pretty much it. Don't fear the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. So knowing that it needs to be followed up. And I also like the tip of kind of starting at the higher end pricing. Like the system I would probably start with, and then if they say that that's too much, breaking it down to a different product or 2 different products they're gonna see that difference in pricing as well, and then they're not gonna fear to get Fat Fighters and Greens because it is a lower price. So, and then just obviously making sure your posts are consistent, they're exciting, they're loving, don't be spammy. I think if you type in "it works" in Google or Pinterest and pull something from there, that's probably something I wouldn't use. Get creative with your posts. One of the ones I talk about lots is, like finding a desk on Pinterest and putting, pick a number or product testers wanted, by keeping it more personal, or, yourself with a 2 or a 5 or whatever number you want to pick for product testers. And making sure that when you're talking to them, keep it light, reread what you're saying, making sure you're answering their questions, not saying too much, not going into too much detail if they didn't ask for all that detail. Keep it simple, and it's just based on they can take in simple. When you say too much, they run away. And make sure whoever messages you, you're keeping them in your follow-up list, because if they're not going to order now, they eventually are going to order. So don't forget about anyone who messages you. And then during that time, I'm also going to go comment and like and go through their Facebook or their Instagram, wherever I met them, and make sure that I'm growing that interaction and making sure that they see that I'm thoughtful and not just looking to take their money. But yeah, I think that's probably it. If you guys have any questions, just message them or comment them below and we will answer them. But other than that, I think it's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye.
Bye.